Okay, so here's an update. My semester ended. Tonight I had the last attendance for my summer class, week 8, for sexual issues and counseling. And, had family systems before that last night. And then on Tuesday night, I have lifespan development. And then on Monday night, I had psychopharmacology. And yours truly got all A's this semester. 4 classes, 8-week classes, and lots of reading, lots of research. And one of the things that popped up this semester over summer was that a few students reached out to me wanting to get into doing some research development. And they wanted to work on their own research gap ideas. And so there's a few people who are going to work together and do that over the next year and get that off the ground. So that'll be interesting. However, you know how it is at the end of the semester. You're just waiting for grades to post. And not really grades, because you kind of know what you've already got. If you did the work and, you read the assignment appropriately and you looked at the rubric and, you analyzed it in the way you needed to analyze it and you made sure that you had everything dialed in before you hit submit, then you're good to go. But what we're looking for is the feedback. And the feedback is everything. The feedback is always everything. Because you can take classes all day long and you can have really awesome professors that'll talk to you and sit down with you and talk to you face to face. And if they give you a lot of time, then that's really the only time where the feedback on your assignments, particularly, may be excusable that you don't get any. But if you're not getting feedback from your professors, that's kind of a heartbreak, because you're taking that feedback so you can see how you can adjust, see how you can take it in. You can get some reflection back from an expert and tell you, yes, you were on track here. Yes, this idea that you had with, Erik Erikson speaking from parable might not have been the best direction for, like family system therapist to, consider his work for so long, right? All those things, like, you get your ideas tested, reviewed, and then you get the feedback. But unfortunately, a lot of the times you'll take classes where you won't get any feedback, or you'll get boilerplate feedback. Thank you for turning in this assignment on time. I appreciate that you read the assignment and met all the criteria of the rubric. Excellent work in making an argument and providing materials with your statements and meeting all the APA 7 citation. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and it's just that's so dispiriting to get feedback like that. But in summertime, a lot of the universities try to slim down the workload to attract the professors to teach those courses, so that they're not overwhelmed having to do a lot of grading and feedback over summertime, because everybody wants to be off a bit, right? So there's that. So anyways, my semester came to a halt today. I'm off for the next 20 days. And then I start practicum on 9/11 of all days. And I'll be working at a facility in the backside of Indio. And that should be a lot for yours truly, but I'm going to do my best as always. And that's the first day of the rest of my life of, being a counselor, being a therapist. And, now the goal is to see if somehow I can figure out a way to pay to, to get into a doctoral program and continue, right? And continue. And that's always the goal, always the goal. Just because, the world needs more real professionals and people who want to care and who are equipped and well trained, right? So we will see. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm happy to be off for summer, and got to now clean my room and catch up with things and pack away all my materials from this semester and take a big breath and get some fresh air and probably do some golfing and walking and running and biking and kettlebelling and get back to that. I see all you guys. I see all you guys. And I really, one, appreciate most of the people in my school cohort, and I appreciate all the help and the support and the feedback I get from them. And I'm looking forward to, being completely cut off from school for the next 20 days. while everybody, you know, just enjoys the time off. Okay, that's my update.